Welcome to today's chat where we are unwinding the complex threads of assignment operators in Python. It's something you'll encounter often, which makes getting a solid grip on it not just useful but pretty cool, really. You see, in Python, as in other programming languages, we use assignment operators to give variables meaning, right? Like when we assign something to a variable, we are basically just saying, hey, this stuff holds the value of 42. Seems simple, right? But you are about to find out there's a bit richer flavor to it. Python gives us this gem called an assignment operator, and at first glance, it's just an equals sign. But when you peek closer, it's got this ability to do math and even more. It's like that friend who always seems to do more than just handing out a single task. Now, let's start with the basic is equal to operator. It's like the entry ticket to the park of assignments. You use it to assign the same value to multiple variables. So, if you see something like A is equal to B is equal to C is equal to 42, you are assigning the value 42 to A and then B is getting the same 42 because B is referenced to A and C follows suit. But hey, things get juicier when Python throws in the double equals. Here, you are checking if two things are equivalent without actually telling variables they're the same. It's all about comparison. So x is equal to y is asking, is x truly y? And the answer's yes or no, it ain't changing x or y, just giving you an answer. Moving forward, we've got is equal to for inequality. This one tells you the exact opposite. If A is equal to B, it's saying, nope, A isn't B. It's not about value changes here, just about whether or not they match. Python introduces us to the plus is equal to and dash is equal to operators. These are incrementing and decrementing assignment. If A plus is equal to 3, Python nudges A by 3 in the background, the same as A is equal to A plus 3. And similarly, A is equal to 3 will do the trick minus the 3 all behind the scenes. Eager to play with more complex numbers? You can use plus is equal to and is equal to together, which Python interprets as A is equal to A plus B and A is equal to A, B respectively. This is powerful because now, with A plus is equal to B, you are taking B to the bank and giving A its due share without doing additional math steps. Python also lets us assign the remainder of a division with % is equal to. If I've got A% is equal to 3, Python is like, alright, do A% 3 and make sure A holds that value, no muss no fuss. But let's not forget our little sidekick, the floor division assignment. The is equal to operator. When you are doing A is equal to 3, Python's dividing and getting rid of the decimal part, the kind of divide with floors, literally. Now, let's tackle some scenarios where assignment operators shine. Let's say you've got a bunch of numbers to average out. By assigning the sum and dividing after, you've got yourself n is equal to sum, which smartly reduces sum by the aggregate, all snug within that assignment operator. Sometimes in a loop, you want to count how many times a certain thingy pops up. You can do clever tricks like I is equal to I plus, which essentially is I plus is equal to not I, where not I is 0 or 1 and I keeps a tally based on those pops. We're also in charge of a counter, like in a loop, right? With plus is equal to inside I plus is equal to 1 is an old school way of doing I is equal to I plus 1. It's not just for counting either. You can increment something else too. Next, if your counter should reset each frame of a repeating event in Python, I% is equal to 10 ensures I does the cyberdash by looping back to 0 once it hits 10, which is just like setting things right back at the starting line each full set of dances. And hey, don't forget to keep your variables playful on strings. If a plus is equal to b makes sense in an equation, it can stitch together characters in a string and Python will handle the spaces for you too. Imagine you're in a function with a bunch of input, but some input might just not make sense and can lead to errors. Well, the OR operator steps in here for its friendlier approach. Input is equal to input.strip or default. It's taking input and stripping spaces, or if it goes into nullable, giving default a whirl. And last but not least, with list append, Python makes sure to append a sublist to a bigger list using list plus is equal to. It's not changing the list by adding sublist items directly to the main list, it would just throw everyone off. It's more of a list is equal to list plus fashion, maintaining the integrity and independence of each list. So, after diving into the world of assignment operators in Python, you are armed with the knowledge to apply this in your coding tasks. It's about being smart about efficiency, making your code sleek and understandable to others. Keep in mind, though, that while Python is a powerhouse, understanding and applying these concepts requires practice. Get comfortable, try them out, and before long, it'll feel like second nature. And as always, to deepen your Python exploration, make sure to visit neeraj.qzz.io and subscribe to TechLab for more insightful content. Keep coding confidently and efficiently.